Hello and welcome to this life transforming masterclass. My name is Fidelis. So in the last lesson, we did look at how we can look at life as a movie where you are the director, you are the main character, and you are the writer. Today I want us to focus on your role as a director. The director is the one that supervises the writers, the actors, the stage, the setup, everything. The director of your life is your higher self. The concept of the higher self is not something that is taught in the traditional schools. And so I would recommend, if you're not familiar with the term higher self, please go on YouTube and look up how to receive guidance from your higher self. I have posted a video on that. So your higher self is actually you in the spirit form. I know we have always been taught that, we are human beings, we are people, but I'm here to tell you that you are actually a soul that has a body and not a body that has a soul. Meaning your soul was here first. And your soul will always be here. And your soul's mission is to expand, it's to grow, it's to learn, it's to enjoy life. So if you are like me and you wake up in the morning and you're deciding, what do I wear today? I look at the weather, I look at my closet, and I find something that's appropriate for the day. You will not find me wearing heavy boots and a jacket on a day that's 80 degrees. The same case applies to your soul. Your soul had the choice, your soul had the option to come in as an Indian woman, an Arab girl, a white Caucasian male, a Chinese girl, a black man, name it. Your soul had the choice of coming as anyone on this earth, but your soul chose you. So in short, you, your body, your family, your environment, your life situations are the perfect stage that your soul set up for you so that you could learn your life lessons and expand and grow and flourish while still enjoying life here on earth. And to be honest, when I decide that, hey, this outfit is not working anymore, what do? I take it off. And I get in the closet and get a different outfit. And in the Indian culture, this is called reincarnation. We get reduced to dust, but your soul is energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. Your soul lives on. You are immortal. Scientifically speaking, energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can only be transmuted. It can change form, but it cannot be destroyed. Your soul is the piece of you that has you coming back here. It's hungry for knowledge. It's hungry to expand. Really wants to learn as much as possible. And once you create that bridge between your physical body and your soul, life becomes so much easier. You start getting that guidance from within you. And you will not need these videos at all. But every journey starts with a single step. And so with that in mind, if your body was carefully selected by your soul, that means your soul considered all possible factors and it was finalized that you are the most perfect person, the most perfect situation, the most perfect family for you to learn your lesson. Then do you see how accepting yourself is actually the first step towards growth? Whether you are skinny, brown, black, curvy, name it. That which you view as your shortcoming is actually your strength in disguise. And if you're patient enough with life, you will realize that your higher self sets up the stage in your life. That means every situation you encounter, your higher self already knows that it's coming. Already knows that you need to learn this lesson. Whoever said that experience is the best teacher wasn't kidding. Some lessons are best learned through experience. Think about it. The first time you touched something hot, you burned. If you are like me, I looked at my fingers and I was like, oh my God, wow, that was hot. And my mom said, touch it again. And I was like, no way. No way. And I didn't. And what happens is sometimes we go through something, right? And we burn. And then time passes by, and then someone comes and convinces you, hey, let's go do that something. And you're like, wait, the last time I did that, I got burned. And the person's like, no, actually, you won't. And that is the biggest dilemma, because you stop trusting yourself. And if you decide, hey, let's go do it, and you get burned for the second time, now it's your fault. And your higher self will allow you to go and keep getting yourself burned until you learn the lesson. And the lesson there is trust yourself, trust your experience, trust your judgment. And so trusting yourself comes second as a step towards growth. So this means that everything that comes into your life is divinely calculated. So accept it. Don't deny it. Accept that that situation has found you. Then secondly, trust that it is divinely calculated. And thirdly, assume the role of a student. Always asking yourself, what do I need to learn from this lesson? Most times when situations happen, the lesson is usually hidden in what role did I play to bring this situation into my life. And if you are to be honest with yourself, you would see the role that you played and then choosing not to play that role again. Because if you choose to play that role again, the same situation could occur, and the same situation could keep occurring in your life year after year after year after year, because you are blinded. You are blind to the role that you're playing in that situation. So if you feel like you're being tested lately and you feel like there's so much that's coming your way, and you feel like, oh my God, I really don't deserve this, I'm here to tell you that you're a few inches from graduating that lesson. And the only way to graduate that lesson is to accept the role that you played in that situation. Commit to yourself not to play that role again. Do not fail this lesson because someone else is being used by the universe to come to you as a karmic teacher. So they come into your life and they do you wrong, and you decide to do them wrong in return. In short, as long as you are doing wrong in return, you're trying to play the role of God, that situation will keep finding you over and over and over again. But you can stop it. You can decide, you know what, let me get my pen. From today, I'm always going for the choice that gives me the most peace at heart. I will not judge. I don't know why this person did this to me. I don't think I deserve this kind of treatment. I will not judge them or speak ill of them. I will instead focus on my life. I need more peace, so I will not accept this person to treat me like this anymore. I deserve better. I am calling in all energy back to me. I'm cutting away all attachment with this person, because honestly, I have come to realize that the way people treat me is a reflection of them. It's that simple. So if you're keen, you'll remember that in the first lesson, we looked at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, okay? And at the base, at the very bottom, there was the basic needs that included air, water, food, shelter, clothing, the basic needs. So if you are independent in providing your own basic needs, right? This person that did you wrong, you can afford to cut them off and move on. With all peace and love, I'm letting you go, I'm cutting all cords. But if you are dependent on this person for your basic needs, it would be very unwise for you to just walk away. But what this situation is telling you, the lesson behind this is, hey, wake up. Wake up and create a plan that will lead towards your independence in providing your basic needs for yourself. So you don't have to put up with someone treating you bad because you rely on them for your basic needs. Going through life requires you to be humble. When situations hit you like they will, visualize yourself as a person on a boat, okay? Waves come and go. You wouldn't get on a boat that has a sail unless you first figured out what direction the wind is going. That figuring out is the role of your higher self. The higher self does all that homework, goes out, checks what the winds are like, where they're heading, based on where they want to go. So you don't have to worry about that as a human being. What you actually need to focus on is trusting the higher self, trusting the wind, that if the waves come this way, it means my boat is going to get steered to the right direction, the direction where I will find my true destiny. And so with each wave, however big, however small, you accept it. Thank you, wave. Thank you for showing up. So your role as a human being in this situation is, first, accept the wind. Say thank you for having brought this wind to me because it's steering me to the right direction. Secondly, trust the divine. Trust that your higher self already checked all the conditions, and for you to get to where you need to be, your true destiny, this is the wave that's going to move you towards that direction. 3, accept your role as a student and learn. Say, wow, so I can see that from the previous waves that have hit my boat, they've gotten me to where I am right now. I am glad that I'm where I am right now. And if I feel like I need more, like I deserve more, then that means I need to accept these waves to keep pushing me and steering me towards that direction. So an example, someone treats you really bad. Your higher self is trying to teach you that get rid of this person in this time because they are sucking you dry. I'm about to elevate you to a different level, and I don't want them to be the reason why you lose everything you have. But instead of accepting this as a lesson, trusting the divine, taking the role of a student, we instead rush to go get the rowers, And you're saying, no, higher self, this person is not like that. How can your higher self show you someone's true colors and you try and say, no, they are not like that? So the first time is a whisper. Second time is usually worse than the first. So you need to be keen for the first one. Hear it, understand it. In short, when your higher self shows you someone's true colors, please accept them. Do not go painting your own picture of them. Focus on the reality of things, not what's in your mind. Is your husband treating you good? Is your wife treating you good? Is your sister treating you good? Or are you just focusing on, I think they should treat me like this. They have the potential to treat me like this, because that's not reality. The reality is action. What are they currently doing? Regardless of what society has taught you, regardless of what your religion has taught you, anyone that's going to try and bring you down from higher vibrations to lower vibrations of anger, fear, disappointment, pain, they don't deserve you in their life. Trust me, you deserve better. But if you're holding on to them like this, nobody else can come. You have to open up your palm, let them go, then tell the universe, tell your higher self, give me what's for me. Give me what's there to make me stronger. Give me what's there to make me wiser. Give me what's there to make me feel loved. But lucky for you, you have literally taken the role of a student. And I'm here to tell you that every setback is a setup for your next best season. Unfortunately, many of us go through life repeating the worst seasons of our life over and over and over again. You're actually being urged to use this setback as a fuel to make a major comeback. What doesn't kill you can only make you stronger. Gather your strength and keep moving. But here is the major plot twist. Although your higher self sets up the stage, sets up the situation, you still have free will. Free will is what determines whether you will learn the lesson or you'll keep repeating the lesson. So your free will is executed through the decisions you make every day. The decisions you make every day are based on what you're thinking. So that means if I'm feeling regretful, I'll continue making decisions that I will continue to regret. If I'm feeling angry, I will continue to make decisions that continue to get me angry. So as the students of life, it should be our goal to master the art of improving the quality of our thoughts, to master the art of holding back and waiting to find our center before we can make a major decision. Those decisions need to go hand in hand with your gut feeling. And a quick way to let go of whatever negative emotion you're feeling that's kind of pushing you to make a decision in a rush. Remember, people are unpredictable. Don't waste any time trying to predict someone's next move. People are uncontrollable. Don't waste any of your time trying to control anybody. Everyone was given free will, and you're only responsible for your own will. So technically, mind your own business. With this in mind, I suggest that you change how you look at life. Whoever wrote the Serenity Prayer understood this concept. Serenity means the state of being calm, being peaceful, being untroubled. So let me read it out loud. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And so I would really rephrase this to be, I'm asking my higher self to grant me that state of calmness to accept the things that I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So as I said earlier, acceptance is the first step towards growth. Once you accept a situation, then look for the role that you can play there to change that situation. And if you cannot change it, it's okay. Accept it. Accept it because it's in your life for a reason. But if there's a situation that you can change and you're nervous, you're afraid, you feel cautious, it's unknown. What would happen if I actually took a step that I've never taken before? That state of unknown, that state of fear, that state of anxiousness towards changing a situation, seeking that courage to change that situation, only happens if you've attached your identity with the situation. So let me give you this example. If I'm dating someone who's constantly beating on me, but I identify more as being a girlfriend to this man, it's going to be harder for me to come around and leave him, because leaving him subconsciously also means that I am losing myself. So realizing that I am not my relationship, I am not my feelings, I am not my body. Remember, I am a soul that has a body. I'm not a body that has a soul. And so my first priority in everything should be ensuring that my soul is at peace. And so I will only align with things that bring me peace. I will only align with things that bring me joy. But if a situation shows up in my life and I am not able to change it, I accept it as is. But if there's an opportunity for me to do something, take action, I'm taking action because I am protecting my soul. I am protecting my soul from energy suckers. I am protecting my soul from low vibrational beings. Because I know that my goal in life is to expand and grow. And that I also understand that my time here on earth is very limited. It's very short compared to the rest of the life that my soul will continue to live. This little piece called life on earth is very short. And so the understanding that it's very short, then I should always be standing by myself. I should always be doing what's right by me, what's right by my soul, regardless of what anybody else thinks. So when a situation comes in your life, don't get on your knees and pray, oh God, take this away from me. And no. God, I see that this has arrived. I know that I have to go through this. Please give me the strength that I need to go through this. And the understanding that we all get reduced to dust in the end, should also bring into perspective the fact that if nothing lasts forever, then nothing is actually worth worrying about. The only piece of me that lasts forever is my soul. And so I will forever stand by it. I will forever do what's right by it. I will forever show up for it. I will always choose happy over anything else. You should too. And this is where you get your power back. Although we cannot control everything, we have the power. As human beings, we have the power to accept. So accept it. And if you feel like it's too much for you to accept, pray for the strength. So for me, I started replacing specific situations to this prayer. And so my prayer becomes, dear God, give me the serenity to accept the fact that this person did this and this, despite me having done my very best in this situation. Or, dear God, please give me the courage to change and adjust my life to the absence of so and so. Because I've realized that when they are in my life, I am experiencing this and this. And my desire is to experience this and this. So I release them. Please bring me someone who's of a much better vibrational match to me. So wrapping up, accept that your life has a director. 2, accept the direction in which your life is going. And if you don't like the direction, then create a master plan. And take the first step that can steer your life towards a different direction. 3, change your mind to accept new. Train your mind to stop rejecting new. Because if your mind is rejecting new, that means you cannot evolve. You cannot grow. Change is the only constant thing in life. It's constantly changing. Look at you. You are not the same person you were when you were born. You have physically changed, emotionally changed, financially changed, spiritually changed. So accept change. I wouldn't want you to be the person that keeps repeating the same season over and over and over again because they're refusing to learn. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Self-love is accepting yourself just as you are. Accepting that you deserve better in life. And then taking action towards bettering your life.